SGC here, and today's movie review is Hit and Run. So, I got advanced screening, and I totally did not know what this movie was about until I got the ticket. Ugh. But it's okay, I watched the trailer and I was set up to speed that Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard was in the movie, and it looks pretty good, and I went to watch it and it was pretty decent. So, just a whole rundown on like the synopsis and so-called plot. Okay, so you have two couples, and all of a sudden, the girlfriend was like, I need to move to LA to get a new job. And the boyfriend's like, I can't really move, but I love you, so I gotta move. And then they move to LA, and on the way there, they find out about stuff that they didn't know about each other. Sort of like how the boyfriend was in the witness program. That's already been established, but then things turn out different when she finds out who he really is. So, run down on the characters. You got Dax Shepard as the boyfriend, Charles Bronson, haha, and Kristen Bell as Annie. You got Tom Arnold as Randy, the witness protection guy that protects Charles. Bradley Cooper as Alex Dimitri, the whole gangster boss thing about this whole witness program thing. And you got Michael Rosenbaum as Gil, the ex of Kristen Bell's character. So that's pretty much it for the storyline and the plot. Changing things up here, so let's get faster and faster. So what did I like about this film? Dax and Kristen have an awesome chemistry. I was like, this is ridiculously crazy awesome chemistry, and then I realized they were married. That explains everything. And then later on, as the credits roll, I found out that Dax actually directed the film, and with this other dude called David Palmer, and Kristen was an ex-producer. So, I mean, like, when you have so much going on in a marriage, and then you put it onto a film, I mean, hopefully the film looks fine, and it was fine. So, Bradley Cooper's character has some dreadlocks. I mean, you go check out the trailer, and it's sort of like, what's up with his hair? I really like how his hair was portrayed. I mean, like, Bradley Cooper is a badass. I mean, if you put him up in any sort of clothing, he's just like, whoa, he's serious. He's like, serious business time sort of thing. But you give him that sort of a hairdo in this movie, you're just like, it sort of diffuses the fact that he's gonna kick your butt all the time. So, I like the chemistry. I like Bradley Cooper's character. I mean, like, this whole story just revolves around, like, certain things, and then it gets plot down in this whole, like, witness protection program, and there's a state marshal chasing after them. I mean, it's just, like, there's, like, a love story, and there's, like, a father and son relationship sort of thing here, and I think it was done pretty well. I mean, like, there were some pretty crazy moments. I mean, like, Bradley Cooper's, like, delivery of lines, though he didn't really say that much, but what he said was pretty strong. I mean, like, what he said at the supermarket, what happened to him in jail, that was pretty harsh. Yeah. Dax and Kristen's chemistry was really well. I mean, like, they're married, so it carries over into the actual film, and I think this whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing really, like, sold it. Like, they were, like, just really, I don't know. Kristen sort of came off as very naive, because she's like, I made my own major at Stanford or whatever university she went to. And then it was, like, in conflict resolution. And then Dax is, like super, like, I don't know, he's not naive, but more so, like, just, I don't know what the word is. You'll get it when you watch the film. So I'm just sort of rambling about what I liked about the film. And, like, yeah, it was pretty good. What I didn't like, if F-bombs are allowed in 14A movies, I think this could have been brought down to a 14A. I mean, the only reason why it was R, I think, was some sort of nude scene, and maybe what happened in the jail. I wonder if you can talk about that. I mean, like, how are ratings rated about stuff you talk about compared to actual scene? I mean, that was one of the weirdest thing I ever seen on the big screen. I'm just like, whoa, ugh, didn't need to see that. Don't want to see that ever again. So yeah. No really big complaints here. I mean, it was enjoyable. Even though I didn't see it in a good spot in theater, I just enjoyed the film. Like, again, I bring up the chemistry again, it was good. Hollywood should really take notice of, like, oh, real relationships end up being good relationships in films. I mean, you have your whole Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield. Why did I call him Andrew? Andrew Garfield in Spider-Man was amazing, because they're actually dating. But then again, you can't really, like, put in all the couples. I mean, like, yeah. But then again, I didn't really feel it for Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, so probably they weren't dating when they were filming that film, but then after the fact. But I am rambling once again. So, like, yeah, this film was good. I mean, like, when you pay for it, I mean, I wouldn't mind paying for it on a cheap Tuesday. But then again, I don't really pay for movies much anymore. And lastly, there's an awesome cameo by some sort of Jason something. That was really like, wow, great stuff. Great stuff. Movie hits around 100 minutes, and I think that's a great deal. Good timing. I mean, it didn't drag. There were some parts that were like sort of predictable, but then it was like, it's rated R, so might things get more intense? But yeah, there was that feeling. That was sort of just like, sounds, gunshots. So much more intense compared to like PG-13 films or something like that. But yeah, you should check it out. Check it out. I mean, I recommend this. I mean, like, Kristen Bell was good in it. I mean, she had this whole scene in the beginning where she had no makeup. It was just like, whoa, you don't have eyebrows. You don't have eyebrows, girl. No, sad things. And just what magic can do to your face is just wow. But anyway, that is my review on Hit and Run. Hopefully you saw some trailers. I mean, I haven't seen any of the trailers except for this Red Band one, and it was sort of like, whoa, pretty intense and pretty funny. And Dax Shepard, I haven't seen him since Employee of the Month, and I didn't really like him in that movie, but then it was probably Dan Cook's fault. But then again, oh well. Dax Shepard, you're good. Kristen Bell, you're good. So yeah, SGC's talent show movie review of Hit and Run. Like it, subscribe, check it out.